I just wanted to make understanding understood on that.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
No, but
some people say,
I agree with
I'm
you.
gonna give you your understanding. It's like,
no,
you can't give me nothing.
Yeah, they can't
I
give me nothing.
I gotta come up and
with
draw
you
that
right
up
there.
myself.
I'm with you.
Now you
can
can give me knowledge and wisdom, no?
You can never give me the understanding. Ever.
Understand
That shit comes in time. Huh? It comes in time.
Yeah.
Or it could come in the nick of time.
And that's what
in
he
the
said.
twilight, in the
Understanding is
twinkling.
all on
Huh?
That's
Some
why
get it.
the best
Huh,
part
God?
is yours, man.
Like, oh shit, God, I understand that.
And that's why it's the best part, because it's yours, right? So they say, my understanding is the best understanding. You know what I mean? My understanding is the best understanding.
My understanding is the best understanding.
Because I can't see for you. I can't be looking for you. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I mean, I help you see. I can point you in a direction, but you got to see it for yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a clear picture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you might, at the same time, right? You gonna still, I can see your understanding. However, I can still draw my own understanding.
Draw your own
right?
understanding.
It's like me and you. It's like me. It's like we watching a movie, and we watch the whole movie, and I ask you what you got out that movie. Right. Your understanding ain't gonna come the way I probably saw that movie.
However, also, you know what I'm saying, the knowledge being the root got to be intact, because a lot of times people don't have that knowledge, so they may even see something, they think they seeing a mystery God, or they seeing something, you know, they thought they saw Jesus or something, because they don't got the proper knowledge to put all what they saw in context.
The important thing you said is it still got to be rooted in the same knowledge.
Yeah, right.
Because if the understanding changes, right, and the knowledge changes, then we not not one and the same.
Yeah.
We off track now. The foundation is supposed to stay firm, and we got to stay rooted in the same knowledge. Now, as that knowledge goes through the wisdom, which is different experiences, right? We're gonna go through our own experience. The understanding is gonna come out how you see it. My understanding is gonna come out how I see it.
Right.
However, the foundation is still gonna stay the same. The teachings always got to stay the same.
See, God, look, understanding is to see. So you could be on different angles or perspectives of a cipher and see different things. You know what I'm saying? Like we on Earth right now, so right now it might be like the power hour, you know what I'm saying? Whereas somewhere else on Earth, like somewhere where CIYs is at, it may be the God hour. You know what I'm saying? God hour in the morning. See what I'm saying? Like it's 12 hours after, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or 14 hours. You know what I'm saying? So it's different perspectives. However, we still on the same earth though.
Right. And that makes sense, because once it goes through the wisdom, which is the way, you go to three different perspectives. It ain't just one. You get to the understanding, they're gonna be different understandings.
Right.
Layers.
The layers. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why you got to communicate and build. So you're like, yo, God, what do you see? Okay, I see. Like last night when we was going through it, and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, God, that's how you see it, God. This is how I see it, God. Okay, maybe we don't agree. You know what I'm saying? But you know, at some point we come to the understanding.
I was about to say that, but we still came to a certain understanding. We're not going to always agree, right?
Right.
Like, I could be building with a Christian. I don't got to agree with what she's speaking of, but that don't mean I don't understand what she's speaking of or he's speaking of, right?
You know what, God? Yeah.
I don't agree with a lot of their teachings or whatever they're preaching. However, I do understand it. They'll say, "Oh, you just don't understand. You just don't know." No, I understand. I just don't agree with it.
They only have the literature.
Every understanding you're not going to agree with. Let's just say
but
that.
they don't have no understanding. They only have a literature that was written there, and they believe in it.
Well, I wouldn't say they don't have no understanding.
Well, here's the thing. What I would say is that
I wouldn't say that either. But
I wouldn't say they don't have no understanding, because they understand what they understand. They just don't understand what we teach.
They don't have no supreme understanding.
The point he's making is if they don't understand what we understand, there's not ever going to be nothing understood. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, they believe that Jesus walked on a wavy water out of a ship.
We got the supreme understanding. But they don't have a supreme understanding.
Okay,
exactly.
Right. That New Testament teaching where Jesus is walking on water and he tells Thomas to come, and Thomas gets off the boat and starts walking. Jesus is walking on a wavy, it's a storm out. So they believe in that. they don't have no understanding. That's what I mean.
But their knowledge, because if you had proper knowledge, you could see that is written in allegorical.
Right.
You know, in
But they
context.
believe that
Parables.
happened.
Right. No, right. That's what I'm saying. So, but here's the thing.
The problem, they don't know how to draw that up. You got to be able to
And
decode
that's why I
that.
said that.
Nah, but
Draw
hold on,
it up.
Yes.
With a
Understanding-
supreme understanding.
Exactly.
God,
That's what the
understanding-
Father said.
God,
What?
understand is to see, God, right?
Right.
So if you to see, if you the all I see, that means you should see what all I see, right?
Right.
Right. You should be able to see what all, and that's a Jew that now Allah gave me. You should be able to see
Peace,
it as all I see. So
I'm there with
And
you.
that's understanding God.
right, the all I see.
Oh, the understanding God.
Right,
degree.
yeah,
Says that.
all I see.
Peace.
So, but you got to be able to see what
on
all
point.
I see. You don't got to agree, just
Yeah.
see. So when you deal with a Christian, you're like, okay, I don't agree, but I see where you're coming from. I see what knowledge.
At least I left him with something that he never heard before.
But I know what knowledge you rooted in. I know that knowledge that you come from. You may not know my knowledge, and you may not be able to see what I see, but I can see what you see. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Like you
I'm
know.
there with you.
It's like saying like you know the understanding. It's better to understand than to be understood. That's almost like saying it's better that I see you. Okay, you don't see me. All right, somewhere along I'll guide you to see me, but I can see you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't got you.
At some point, again, understanding comes with time. It's patience.
Yeah.
So at some time, you'll eventually get understood, right? But it's gonna take time sometime, right? They say patience is love, right? And love is the highest form of understanding. So it all has to go through a certain, it goes through its stages, steps, order,
Cycles.
from knowledge to born.
Spheres.
Right?
Right.
All the way to born.
Different
so
ciphers,
yeah,
right?
yeah, it goes through whatever it need to go through in order to eventually.
Equality, all being born and build a destroy, and build a destroy born is what? Understanding. What's the Z? Zigzag zig, meaning what?
Well, and that build,
There's no mystery why we're building all
that build is dealing with two ciphers, because you're dealing with building or destroying.
So it's two ciphers that make build or destroy.
And with the
One
wisdom,
positive,
the
one
wisdom
negative.
is the way, and is the quality of being equal.
Right.
Right? So you got to be wise with who you sharing
This knowledge.
this information with. Right? You either gonna share it in the upper cipher or the bottom cipher. Right? So that's all dealing with wisdom and discernment. Right? Be wise. Are you gonna build in the world of 7 or the world of 6? You know what I mean?
That's the difference between 24,896 and then 25. You know what I'm saying? The completion. You know what I'm saying? That's when you're dealing with the science of God, the wisdom and the power. You know what I'm saying? The power
Which
to
is,
refine.
which there's 104 years missing. 104. What is that?
You already know that's the crustacean period, isn't it? That's that 100.
You can look at it as the 104 books.
You know how
That
you know how I
was the
see that
most
God,
important.
that degree God, like the 24,896, the wisdom degree of it, you know, like so that 24,896 when you're dealing with your woman,
Yeah.
that's the what her mother and her parents took her through, her family. See what I'm saying?
Oh, I never looked at it like that.
Right. So after when you come along, now you adding on to her cycle, and you give her culture.
You approximate it.
Right, and now you bring her further.
That's
You
what
bring
you
her
were
further. See what I'm saying? 24,896. You know what I'm saying? But then like or what she might have been through before she got to you.
And she got with the
So a lot of
God,
times
now
some
it's the
brothers-
complete cycle.
Some brothers get their woman, quote unquote out the mud. Some brothers, try to just add water. You know what I'm saying? Like add wisdom, right? You know what I'm saying? But either way, you still
I got her out the mud, but then I gotta add water on top of that.
But then sometimes you got to do that. You know what I'm saying? But either
I
way, you got to add on to her cipher. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I
When
tried
when you meet her, you got to show her your cipher. Like this is what I do. This is how I deal with things.
My wisdom,
This
the
my
wisdom
way.
of my culture builds and bonds that equality.
Right.
Right. So you sitting there thinking about that one.
Yeah, I had to make sure
Oh,
I
yeah.
drew it up right and exact
Right.
before
Peace,
I had to do the knowledge
And it's
before the what.
proliferated
The wisdom.
correctly because
Right,
you see
right.
it
Peace,
in
God.
another word now makes sense. Be like, yo, what are you talking about? Wisdom, culture, or build and destroy, born
we,
equal.
God.
You know what I mean?
Right. Indeed, man.
Right,
way.
right. And even in your own world, God, even with us, God. I mean, yeah, that's the wisdom, so-called wisdom degree, but God, for us to to bring our wisdom to elevate it, God. Now we come amongst each other and add on with each other. So I'm adding on with the cipher, and I'm showing you how I live my culture, God. So now you can take it
Peace
from
to God.
24,896.
We'll catch up.
Almighty
God,
peace,
we'll-
yeah.
we'll build
Good
again.
to see you in the physical.
Peace.
God.
Always, always.
Magnetic,
You know what I mean?
God.
You must do your own research, as I did.
INFMEGA did this.